Gong Yoo, a name that's become synonymous with success in South Korean entertainment. Whether it's his unforgettable role in the global hit Train to Busan or the massive success of Goblin, his face is one that's loved by millions. But as with any celebrity, there's more to his story than what's portrayed on screen. Behind his bright smile and charismatic roles, there's a tale of perseverance, sacrifice, and personal battles. In this video, we're going to reveal the untold truth behind Gong Yoo's life and career. Stay with us till the end, because by the time you're finished, you'll have a deeper understanding of what truly makes him the star he is today. Gong Yoo's rise to fame didn't come easily. For many of his fans, his stardom seems almost inevitable due to his charm and talent. But his journey wasn't without hardship. In fact, his life has been shaped by struggle, both professionally and personally. His path to success was anything but straightforward, and what he had to overcome along the way is a story worth hearing. Born on July 10, 1979, in Busan, South Korea, Gong Yoo's early life was far from the glitz and glamour that he enjoys today. His family wasn't wealthy, and he didn't grow up surrounded by the entertainment industry. Like many others in his situation, Gong Yoo wasn't immediately drawn to acting. Instead, he enrolled in Gyeonggi University, studying traditional Korean literature. But even with his academic focus, something was missing. Deep down, Gong Yoo harbored a passion for acting that he could never quite shake off. This wasn't an easy realization. Dreaming of a career in acting felt like a distant goal, especially when the reality of his family's financial struggles loomed large. However, Gong Yoo couldn't ignore the desire to perform. He made the brave decision to change course and follow his passion. His transition from literature to acting wasn't simple. His initial attempts were filled with rejection, doubt, and disappointment. But the spark of hope that kept him going is what allowed him to push forward despite the odds. Gong Yoo's debut in 2001 was through a minor role in the drama school 4, a stepping stone that didn't immediately launch him to stardom. It was a small role, one among many young actors trying to break into the industry. He continued to work in smaller roles, often unnoticed by the public, and though he found some recognition for his work, it was clear that fame was still a distant dream. It wasn't until 2005 when Gong Yoo truly began to gain attention. His role in Hello, My Teacher was his first significant breakthrough. The show's success marked a turning point in his career, allowing him to showcase his charm and range as an actor. But even after Hello, My Teacher, Gong Yoo wasn't an overnight success. His rise to fame was a slow, steady climb, one that required patience, persistence, and resilience. Then came the pivotal moment of his life, the mandatory military service. In South Korea, every able-bodied male citizen must serve in the military. And in 2008, Gong Yoo joined the army. While most celebrities of his stature would have to put their careers on hold, Gong Yoo's absence from the public eye was felt by many. His time in the military, however, wasn't just about serving his country. It was also a period of personal reflection and growth. Military service, often seen as a rite of passage for young South Korean men, also brought personal challenges. Gong Yoo found himself separated from the limelight for the first time in years. While many would think of this as a break, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Being away from the fame and excitement of his career, Gong Yoo faced feelings of isolation and loneliness. As someone who had quickly grown accustomed to being in the public eye, this sudden absence from the hustle and bustle of showbiz was a mental and emotional challenge. However, the time away allowed him to reevaluate his career. Gong Yoo began to realize that he didn't just want to be known for his good looks or popularity. He wanted something more, something that would showcase his full range as an actor. He wanted roles that pushed him out of his comfort zone and allowed him to delve deeper into complex characters. When Gong Yoo returned from his military service, he came back with a new sense of purpose. He had refined his focus, ready to take on roles that required more than just surface-level appeal. That's when Coffee Prince came into the picture. Released in 2007, Coffee Prince was a groundbreaking drama that combined romance and comedy, but it also gave Gong Yoo the opportunity to shine as a multifaceted actor. In Coffee Prince, Gong Yoo portrayed Choi Han-kyul, a rich young man who runs a cafe. His character is more than just a typical romantic lead. He's a man struggling with his identity, forced to confront his vulnerabilities, and the societal expectations placed on him. The show was a massive success, and Gong Yoo's performance was lauded by both critics and viewers alike. Suddenly, Gong Yoo was a household name. But while this newfound fame brought him adoration, it also brought immense pressure. The intense public scrutiny that comes with fame is something Gong Yoo wasn't entirely prepared for. With every public appearance, interview, and film, the spotlight became brighter and the expectations higher. Fans and critics alike began to expect perfection from him, both as an actor and a public figure. At the height of his popularity, Gong Yoo experienced something many famous people encounter: burnout. The non-stop filming schedule, endless interviews, and constant media attention began to take its toll on him. Gong Yoo found himself exhausted, mentally and physically drained. The pressure of living up to the public's image of him weighed heavily, and it was during this period that he began to question the cost of fame. Was it worth it? Was the fame and fortune worth sacrificing his mental peace? Gong Yoo's answer, in part, came when he stepped away from the limelight once again, taking time off after Coffee Prince to focus on his well-being. However, stepping away from fame wasn't an easy decision. The constant demand for his presence in the industry meant that every break felt like a sacrifice. Yet, in those moments of reflection, Gong Yoo realized the importance of prioritizing his mental health and taking control of his narrative. In his journey to maintain some semblance of privacy in an otherwise invasive industry, Gong Yoo remained a rather private figure. He was notoriously tight-lipped about his love life, avoiding the prying eyes of the media as best as he could. Rumors and speculation about his romantic relationships filled tabloids, but Gong Yoo refused to let that define him. This desire for privacy wasn't just about avoiding the limelight, it was also about protecting his sense of self. While many stars embraced the attention, Gong Yoo sought balance. As his career progressed, Gong Yoo's choices in roles demonstrated his desire for more than just fame. In 2016, Gong Yoo took on one of his most iconic roles in Train to Busan. The film, which blends horror, action, and deep human emotion, is about a father trying to protect his daughter in the midst of a zombie apocalypse. This film allowed Gong Yoo to showcase his depth as an actor, bringing both strength and vulnerability to his character. Train to Busan not only earned him critical acclaim, but also introduced him to a global audience. The film's success opened doors for Gong Yoo to explore more diverse roles, solidifying his place in both Korean and international cinema. However, the pressure to maintain this level of success continued to mount, with each new project carrying the weight of expectations from both fans and critics. But despite these challenges, Gong Yoo remained focused on his craft. His dedication to his roles and his willingness to explore complex characters has allowed him to build a legacy as one of the most respected actors in South Korea. Still, even with all of his success, Gong Yoo continues to face the mental and emotional toll of living under the public scrutiny. The constant balancing act of career, privacy, and personal growth is something he navigates every day. One of the most significant struggles Gong Yoo has faced is mental health. While many fans see him as the confident, charming actor they know on screen, Gong Yoo has faced his own personal battles behind closed doors. The pressure to succeed, maintain an image, and deal with constant rumors has affected his mental health in ways that the public doesn't always see. In interviews, Gong Yoo has opened up about his struggles with anxiety and how fame has exacerbated his stress levels. The entertainment industry is often unforgiving, and it's easy to forget that the people we admire are also human, dealing with their own vulnerabilities. Gong Yoo's openness about his mental health has made him an even more relatable figure, reminding his fans that it's okay to not always have it all together. Gong Yoo's career and life have been filled with moments of triumph, but they've also been marked by the struggles of fame. Through it all, his resilience, dedication, and willingness to take risks have made him the beloved actor we know today. The road to success wasn't easy, and it wasn't without sacrifice, but Gong Yoo has shown that even the brightest stars face their own dark moments. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of mental health. Next time you watch a Gong Yoo drama or movie, remember that behind the smile and the incredible performances lies a man who has fought hard to get where he is today. His story is a reminder that even the most glamorous careers come with their own struggles, and we should never forget the person behind the public image. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Gong Yoo's life and career, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive content on your favorite celebrities.